Oh, okay. I just dropped the mic. Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Hear me? Okay, let me get this text off the screen. Hi. This is my normal stream time, but I really wanted to play Stanley Parable. I really like the Stanley Parable. Hi, but you're busy scrolling. Yes, you haven't been here in a bit. Oh my god, the model's freaking out. You have not been here in a bit. Ooh, I'm so excited for this one. I love this game so much. Genuinely used to be like one of my favorite games. Okay, so before we start, I did enable an option in the settings. Where is it? Show content labels. So, wait. No, color label. Content warnings. Oh my god. I am a little tired. I'm a little eepy, okay? This is just for, mental health stuff, so it will display, content warnings for, topics like suicide, trauma, and mental health. So, I just thought that was a little bit important since this isn't a usual horror game, and I wanted to include that. You're eating gummy bears? I want one. Go to bed? No, it's like 6 p.m. It is 6 p.m. for me. I'm just tired because I had to, like, do stuff. I am chronically tired, okay? I get, like, no sleep, and that is completely my fault, but I will never take responsibility for it, okay? Okay. I'm gonna turn the game audio, like, the audio up for you. Oh. Hi, Chaos! Hello, Chaos. I know you like this game. Yeah, I know you really like this game, Chaos. Okay. It's time. It is time! I did play, like, a little bit when I first got this game, like a week ago, but then I was like, nah, I have to stream this. I just love this game so much. Alright, let's begin. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named
Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Shut your mouth, Moka. No! Shut up! I love this game.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
What kind of meetings would you need to have if all you do is push buttons?
This happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
No. Oh. I just got an achievement for playing the game again. Thank you, Moka, for streaming tonight. I was gonna get too silly. I don't want to know what getting too silly is for you, but yeah, you're welcome. People will press the wrong buttons. How How bad of a button presser do you need to be that you have to hold a meeting? Anyways, can I just chill in my office? I actually, like, don't really want to figure out what's going on. Is he gonna get mad at me for that? Wait, where did my computer go? Oh, there it is. Bing. Bing bong. Can I type emoticons on the keyboard? Can I type the city on the keyboard? Oh, a mental breakdown is getting too silly? Damn. Well, good thing we have the Stanley Parable for that. Let me jump on the desk. You want me to jump even though it's disabled? I don't want to leave. I want to stay in the office. Guys, what ending should we go for? What ending are we feeling?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Kind of crazy that I get an office and they don't. Does that mean I'm important? Turn that one off. I'm just turning all the computers off. Can you run? You can crouch. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky. I don't know what you get for turning all the computers off. Can I? How do I get in there? I want to get in there. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Broom closet? You want to do the broom closet ending? Broom closet. Let me in! Let me in!
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door, and this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes.
I don't want to see the.
Worth admiring, but eager to get
I
back
don't
to
want to
business,
see the.
Stanley took the first open
okay,
door
where's?
on his left.
Oh, is the broom closet over here actually?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay, where is the broom closet? Broom closet. Where is the broom closet?
Yet there was not a single person
here
either.
Broom closet. Shut up,
Feeling
narrator.
brave of
Broom closet!
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I'm not turning around. Broom closet. How long do you have to stay in here?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
It's not empty. There's stuff in here.
Still be here.
There's like tape. Maybe we could do a little art project in here. You know, we should clean this up.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Can we do the end? Is that the Adventureline ending that you're talking about? I forgot how to.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I'm still in the broom
Standing around
closet.
doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Chat told me to. Chat told me to. Chat said that they wanted to.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Chat told me to. You jump on a desk and sneak out a window. How do I get on the desk? I remember that
its
vaguely.
own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
No, my friends would find this funny. Don't drink Febreze. That'll be
Stanley
cold.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That all the drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Narrator!
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to
I'm
this
dead.
Closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
No.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person
Chat,
at
you
this
can hear him,
computer
right?
is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
I'm not
It's
human, though.
indicative of the
I'm a spider.
long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No thanks. Whee! Whee! As you can see, I'm not dead, narrator. I'm just a little bit dumb. I'm just not very smart. Spiders aren't very intelligent, narrator. Chaos, you're the spider handler. How smart am I? Like, scientifically? As a half-human, half-spider being thing? What am I? What the fuck am I? Guys, I don't think Febreze has a flavor. Personally, if I were to describe a flavor of Febreze just based on the name, I think it'd be cold. Like chili, maybe like an icebreaker, you know, like the gum. Like, I think it'd be like minty. It'd be minty. Jumping spiders remember faces? Yeah, but is that it? Because I think that just solidifies, if that's like the best I can do, then I'm really dumb. I'm not smart, narrator, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Have you played Dredge? No, I have no idea what Dredge is. I play dumb, nerdy games. Okay, is that the end of the broom closet thing? I don't remember. Or what if I go in?
Ah, second player. It's good. You too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Yeah.
A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details.
I'm a
not
spider.
particularly picky. I'll just be
You are-
waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
This already isn't handled by a human. It's handled by a spider. Whee! Okay, should we keep going? Should we keep doing the game? Should we go back to the game, chat? Should we go back to the game? Because I think that's it of the broom closet. I forgot how to do the Adventure Line ending. It's been like so many years since I've seen Stanley Parable gameplay. I don't know how to do most of the endings. They're like so specific. Singing ending? I don't think we can go back there. So instead, I remember.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Not going to do the bottom staircase ending because I do remember that is a kind of depressing ending, and I want to stay away from the more depressing endings because even though we have the content warning, I personally don't really want to do it. Restart. No! Nori! Nori! Are there any branching endings we can get from going into the boss's office, like besides the exit ending, like the museum ending and the true end? I don't remember. I remember nothing. I remember nothing. Father remembers nothing. It's literally been like years since I've seen Stanley Parable gameplay. At least like, I'm gonna say it's been at least like, maybe not 8 years, but like 6 maybe? Maybe 6. It's been a while. Maybe we will restart. Yeah, maybe we will restart. Chaos, how do you do the Adventureland ending? You should play metal. Like metal music or a game named Metal? Because if it's metal music, then I have to be really careful with the music I play when I stream. Because the problem
All
is
of his co-workers
that...
were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, it's this window,
Stanley
right?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
It's this
simply missed
window.
a memo.
No,
No
I
matter
know
how
it's
hard
this
Stanley
window.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
How do I do it? No, because I know it's this window. I remember. Yes, I did it! Ooh. Okay, how do I... Ooh, okay, I did it! Metal music? Okay, I'm not singing that. And yeah, I have to be careful with copyright, because then YouTube gets mad at me, and I think they'll, like, stop pushing my content if I get copyrighted, so... Something about crawling through an event for the Adventureland ending. Okay. Whee! The nothingness!
First, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Yay!
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay,
it looks like me.
Now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected Continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
What? What did you just say? What did you just say? What was any of that? What? Oh. What? Oh. When does he start singing? Sing me a song, narrator boy. Sing me a song, Invisible Man. Sing us a lovely tune. Sing us a tune, shall you? I want more Sprite. Oh, that reminds me, I still have ramen in the fridge. Kinda want that now. Kinda thirsty. Narrator. You're gonna sing? Press no. What? No again? Already pressed no. I am slamming my head into no. I am making out with. Okay, don't quote that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. When I drank Dr. Pepper found under my bed. Oh, I feel like I vaguely remember you talking about that in chat once. That was an odd thing. I am pressing no, Chaos. Click. I'm clicking. Do you hear my mouse? We already went through the speech, Chaos. It's doing nothing. Or maybe it's because I'm in OBS. Might be because I was in OBS. I am clicking. What? Why isn't it working? Why won't he sing me a pretty tune? Why won't he sing me a song? Press yes then. I pressed yes. It's not working. Is it broken? You broke the game. How did I break the game? Did I break the game? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I don't know what I did wrong. What did I do? I didn't do it. Maybe restart and try again. I have to hear his monologue again? Ugh. The end is never 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 the end.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The end is never 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 the end is never.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary
I'm
into
not
the nature of
praising
video game
you this
structure and its
time.
examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just
So I have to
drink it all
press no,
Okay,
and then
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
no.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different?
You probably would have changed
but rephrased
to
it superficially to fit that answer.
Yeah, you probably
Perhaps
would
you
have done
never
that.
would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option.
I'm gonna bang my head on this wall.
One of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Yes, I'm sick of the gag. Hi, Glow. You have to say yes first. Fuck! You have to say yes. So restart again. Press yes instead. Chaos. You are a horrible guide. I think I am sick of it now. I am really sick of it. I am sick of the gag. Oh boy, narrator, I am out to get you.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I'm so sick of it.
I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now.
No.
You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Yeah!
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
I love buttons.
He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Yep.
Which is why he is in this parable.
Yep.
And lives an existence quite terrible.
Uh-huh.
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Sing me more tunes. Oh, he is singing more. Bye, Glow. He isn't very good at making this, like, annoying. This is actually just really nice. This is really nice music. I could low-key, this could put me to sleep, actually. Like, this is good music. Oh. 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 Narrator? You stopped the music. Narrator. But I was vibing. It was so nice music. I don't think there's any more after this. I suppose we shall be stopped. Begin the game again!
All of his co-workers were really nice music. What could it mean?
Okay, I want to try to do the adventure line ending.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wanted to do the adventure line ending, and I forgot how. Chaos had said it has something to do with an event. Oh. 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 Input received what? Eh? What does it mean, input received?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm not smart.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even
When did
to
I
consider.
scream? Wait, when did I scream? What? I screamed?
Yes.
When,
really
but
worth
I
it
know
being here
we'll
in the room.
meet again
A room
some
so
sunny
utterly captivating that even though all
day.
your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah, pretty much.
Really worth it.
Yeah. When did I scream, Chaos? I don't remember screaming. What did she say? Oh, I can't read it.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I'm gonna go down the maintenance shaft. I don't remember what this ending was. I remember it was something dumb. Guys, yeah? Yeah, what?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about, get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's,
left?
Left.
Left? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I have to go left.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Yeah, okay, fuck you.
No,
Oh.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay, let me check chat. Guess my old time, 12 minutes.
No, let's
11, 10 minutes.
Right, left, down, left,
what?
right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, got it. Aha!
No. This isn't right at all. You're
No?
not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
I'm closing them.
We just have to get back to who am I kidding?
They're closed. I know the
whole
VTuber doesn't
story
really
completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No!
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
No!
Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm good.
When
what
Stanley...
the fuck?
Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely with you.
With you, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or...
No, I had my eyes closed.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah, you're the one who wrote the story.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Adventure? Adventure line? Ooh, where shall we go? Where do we... There's so many choices. Oh, there's so many choices. I don't know where to go. Do they all loop around? Do they all loop around? I think they all loop around. Yeah. They all connect. They all connect. Okay. Yeah?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I want to keep exploring. Aha. Yep. Everything looks
All of his
normal.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, meeting room. That sounds good. Okay, where are the doors?
Okay, yep. It's
I agree.
It's worse. Remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Yep. I don't think we missed anything.
Aha!
What the
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Yep. Narrator, I think we've fallen into a
Okay, let's head back the other way
and
retrace our steps.
Narrator, I think we've fallen into an impossible object right now. Okay, this is this looks like an abandoned insane asylum from the 1900s. No, not the 1900s, the 1800s. Narrator, I'm scared. Please don't.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Maybe.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I win!
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right.
The Stanley Parable Adventure Line!
Don't get lost.
Yay.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
So simple. So simple. So simple. It's so simple. Oh, it's telling me to go in here. That line, this isn't where we normally go.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Okay.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yep, onwards, onwards.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yeah.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Huh.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah, I don't know what that was
Well,
about.
I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music
Yes,
to lighten the mood.
please. Yes. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, what?
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Looks like a fern. It just looks like a fern. Still a banger, but not metal. I mean, the Adventure Line music is great.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, come on, Line.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
God damn it. I trusted you, Line. The Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the Adventure Line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
No, I'm
not.
not.
Why can't we make up our own story?
I'm not intelligent.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, so hear me out on my banger story idea. Basically, high school student gets run over by a truck. Gets sent into bongo what baby? Hi. Anyways, so high school student gets hit with a truck, goes into a fantasy realm. We call it we call this genre that I just invented isekai, right? And then yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think we should have you do the story-making narrator. Please.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Backwards.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Okay,
what do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley. I'm ready for it.
Spiders. Spiders. Lots of spiders.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley,
You do.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yeah, I'm not acknowledging it. I'm not acknowledging it. I'm not acknowledging it. I'm not acknowledging it. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I need to cough real quick. Throat hurty. Busy. Was Rose saying?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Yeah.
And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
What?
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
What?
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
What? Okay, hold on. Before I go in there, let me let my cat out of my room real quick, because she's, like, yelling at me. Hi, Bongo. Yeah. Okay. Gaming time. Okay, no.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
To make up a story here.
No, it can't be.
There's no office
I don't want it to
black
be.
space, wander in the darkness, find a bookstore, get bored and leave.
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be.
Stanley dies.
I won't restart the game. I won't.
Stanley dies.
Do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
I mean, yeah, it is an
I'm not
ending.
sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh. Oh. I'm not giving you cookies.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This is the wrong
Stanley
way.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
No,
simply missed a memo.
Doesn't this normally go to the right? Doesn't it normally go to the right? Yeah, this one is supposed to go to the left. The other one is supposed to go to the right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Adventure line! in there? Guys, I'm a little confused.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I can't tell what's different. I can't tell what it's different. Okay.
And so he detoured through the
if I'm
maintenance section,
thinking of the
walked straight
schedule
ahead to the opposite door,
correctly,
and got back on track.
if I'm thinking of the schedule correctly,
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right. Executive bathroom. No? Huh? Elevator. Elevator. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Elevator. Elevator. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but the narrator is singing. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game. Because there is one thing that I want to try. I don't know if that was the end for the Adventureland ending.
How long was I sitting there?
What?
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Huh? What does that mean? Anyways,
When
there's
Stanley
one
came
thing
to
I'd
a
like
set
to
of
do.
2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then it came, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm good. Because there's one ending that I want to hear.
Stanley
Do you guys,
was so bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't 5
There's
years
no
ago.
Tyler Creator album? I don't know. I don't listen to Tyler Creator. Okay, so should I go all the way over there, or should I jump off there? I'm not sure which I want to do. I don't remember either ending well.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he's in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are
Good
very
job,
powerful.
Stanley. Good job, Stanley. Come on, Stanley. Staniel. To the side is always fun. Yeah. What the? What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What is this?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What is this? What? What? Huh? What?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Yeah, what is
but it
this?
didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
What is this? Why is it different? Why is it different, narrator?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
care.
and Stanley knew it
I don't
perfectly
care.
well.
I don't care.
Perhaps he
I don't
wanted to
care.
stop by
I
the
don't care.
employee
I
lounge
don't care.
first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
Chance spawner.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly
what
deeply
the? I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
love. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so we're going to the side. We going to the side.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know how I wasn't fired.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, we have.
I'm not your enemy, really.
I think you are.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Yeah.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting. What? Really?
It's the
I was
first
in
I've
the
been
middle of
neglecting my
something. You
children.
have zero consideration for others?
Oh, yeah,
Are you
absolutely.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah, basically.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to
Are you
show
sure?
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove
Okay.
that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Yeah. What are you... What, okay, down here? You wanna go... You want me to go right in here? Narrator, am I allowed to open doors?
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Doors.
Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
What actually happens... bottom of the mind control room. Is that the exit ending, like the museum ending? Or what's the bottom of the mind control room? Also, what happens if you go through the red door? I don't remember.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Okay.
You want to know so badly what's out there?
Uh-huh.
You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Oh, I remember
You
this
were
ending.
never supposed to be here in the first place.
I
Broken
remember
rules,
this.
developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
crying.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
Yeah. Crying baby
Skilled
ending.
trees?
Crying
Work
baby,
with
crying
me.
baby.
You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Oh my god, I actually love
Tell you
this
what,
ending.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Hold on. Okay. Third door, third door, third door, third door, third door. Untextured.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
I mean, yeah.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I do kind of wish that there was, like, more.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term.
Yeah.
It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The screen room, but you can also climb up onto the table and drop to the bottom of the room. You can also jump through the window. Yeah, I've done the window in the first office. If it's the same ending, then we already did that one. Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Did you know that 25% only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door? How long does it take you to get the correct door? Complete against others for your Stanley Parable career. You are objectively ranked 398 out of 9,328 out of 9,328 players worldwide. A dead rat. A dead rat is objectively ranked. So dead rat is better than me. Different endings. It was originally a bug, but the Ultra Deluxe made an ending with a song. Oh, cool. Good old Neil. Yeah, we're really far down there, huh?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Not.
Again, honest answers, please.
It didn't really motivate me to keep walking through doors. It instead motivated me to keep pissing you off. So, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Crying baby.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
This is literally built in my core memory. Oh my god.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards
yes!
You click the button to move him back
This
to
is
the right.
this is a
And
core
if he reaches
memory
the
for me.
fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world.
Don't you get
really
an extra
take
ending if you
notice.
do this for like an
But
hour?
Of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it.
Yeah,
for about
4 hours. 4
So
hours.
why
Okay.
don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, notes? Fuck, I don't have a notepad with me. I don't have a notepad with. Oh my god, that's so loud. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. You could set up like an autoclicker for this, couldn't you? Alright, how long until we get sick of this? How long till we get sick of this? Yeah, for a full 8 hours? Dude, I need... Okay, but like actually, hold on. Because I'm not gonna do it for like 8 hours, but Okay, after we do this ending, we're gonna watch someone do that, because I think it'd be really funny. I think it'd be really funny to watch someone, to see the ending for that, because I'm not gonna do it for 8 hours, but like... Yeah, I remember there's an ending for it. Alright, go die in the fire, baby. I hate babies. I hate babies.
Bastard.
Yeah, I
Did
don't
you
like
do it
children.
Because you hate babies?
Oh
or
yeah,
because to
absolutely. I
spite
hate
me?
children.
Because if it's
Both,
the latter, well,
actually.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
It's both. I hate children.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Okay.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What you got for me, narrator? What you got for me? What the?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
What? Is this Firewatch?
Yes, that must be it.
I
What a
watched
fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
This is
Firewatch,
right?
Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Cause I... What's that Minecraft door opening? I see that. I know that's like the game logo for Firewatch. I remember Firewatch. I think it was a sort of sad game. I don't remember it exactly, but I saw a review for it. I think this is Firewatch. Unless it's just something that the dev made themselves, but I think this is Firewatch. I don't remember though. But I like vaguely know this layout.
No, it can't be.
What, narrator's nice.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
What?
You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Narrator, do you have a power complex?
Heavens, we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
Narrator, do you have...
I'm going to get us out of here.
Do you have a superiority complex?
Game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable
walls.
Okay. I think
walls.
The thing.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a
Rocket
nice
League?
big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now,
this is really different from
design.
what I remember.
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Is this Rocket League? This is Rocket League.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
There's a ball that drops down.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's
ball.
a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
No,
I think it's sports ball.
No, it's not
what
sports
fun.
ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
No, it's
Yeah,
Rocket League.
I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
It's Rocket League, buddy. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to get it to that side, aren't I? Because if blue...
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
It's a lot better when you have a
miserable
car.
little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a
Oh, I'm
thought.
fast.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. Here comes another ball.
Oh, I don't need... No, I'm still trying to get this one in the goal.
Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Narrator?
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
What?
More balls.
What? What? Man, I'm still trying to get this one in the goal. But really said more balls. Yay, I did it.
Hold on.
Ah! Okay, that was on me. That was on me. Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. But yes, that was Firewatch. Did they change it in the Ultimate Deluxe? Did they change it sending in the Ultimate Deluxe? Because remember there being Minecraft and Portal. Oh, okay. Instead of Firewatch and Rocket League. Hello? Where am I? Because I remember it was Portal and Minecraft originally. So they must have changed it in the Ultimate Deluxe. Which is honestly kind of sad. I really liked the Minecraft and Portal. I thought they were really funny. But I don't know. Yes, they did. It was Minecraft and Portal before, but they updated it to be more current, I guess. Portal, my beloved. Yeah, I miss the Portal and Minecraft one. Like, I feel like those are games you can't really like. They aren't like they aren't things that like go outdated, you know? They're classics. Where am I supposed to go? Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
Yeah, superiority complex.
That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Yeah, the superiority
Once
complex.
this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. That was odd. What's next?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ain't that nice? Rain. Rain. What's like the saddest ending in the game? I kind of like want to cry. Just for the funny.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Rain and noise. Oh, we have a really bad delay on the stream. Too bad I'm not fixing it. 'Cause I can't. My ass is not gonna fucking fix this. Thank you. Thank you, I'm not fixing the delay. I'm gonna do the, I'm gonna go, the setting is going through the blue door. We went through the blue door, it wasn't very sad. It wasn't uber sad. I mean, the narrator's speech at the end was a little sad. Or do you mean the red door?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic.
Alright, I'm leaving before the narrator starts gushing
about
the room.
Open door on his left.
Went red. Okay, I'm gonna do the red ending. We do have content warnings on, so I'm pretty sure that ending
Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I'm just gonna wing it. But I remember
Stanley,
that ending like
we've gotten off on the wrong
vaguely.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to
Yes.
you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
you see
this
that
is a
it's killing
possible
us,
shape.
Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think Well, I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
I can't see anything.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
This is nice. I do like the visuals of the scene. We do have content warnings on, right? Yeah. This is actually really pretty. Oh, I forgot about that part. Okay, I can't fall off. This is actually really nice. I forgot how nice this part was. Oh, it's been years since I've seen this. Oh, that's gone. Oh, green. They did really well on the visuals here. It's really nice. You get more dialogue out of when we come back to this room every time after you jump. Oh, that's really sweet. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Okay.
No, wait.
Content warnings.
Where are you going?
Okay. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you, game.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Alright, time to cry. Time to cry, boys. We got this.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley. No!
Oh.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Oh, that's really
There.
pretty.
See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I'm sorry, narrator, but I don't get an ending for staying here. It's either, like, I have to restart the game either way. Sorry, man.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from
Well,
this.
the voice actor did such a good job. The voice actor did such a good job. Oh,
No, what do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Props to the voice actor, man. Props, 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 props. Ooh.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
I'm going.
Can you do that for me? Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
I'm going.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Narrator, I think we both need therapy. I think we both need help. Like, a lot of help, my man. I think we need to talk about this to a licensed therapist. Oh, dear God. Father Christ and the Holy Spirit.
No, perhaps not.
Oh, the voice actor is killing me. Absolute props, absolute props, absolute props.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I love your game so much that I'm trying to get as many endings as possible. That's why. No, narrator.
maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I just want to hear all your voice lines. I just want to hear all your voice lines. Oh, I hate
wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Oh, okay, you're gonna be the death of me, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Pun unintended. Oh boy. Oh boy. Devs of Stanley Parable. Why must you do this to me? Why must you do this to me, devs of Stanley Parable? Goodbye, cruel world.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh dear God. Okay, let's go to the complete other side. Oop. Beep boop bop. Hi, Kibby. Let's go to,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
let's go to the,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
and
perfectly
then we go
well.
to the,
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
bridge,
the
and we
employee
go all
lounge
the way.
first, just to admire it.
And here it was, the lounge.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't remember how many endings this
Stanley
game
was
has.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Need the bucket?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
The bucket?
I realize that investing your trust in someone
Escape-
else can be difficult,
escape
but
hunting
the
is
fact
always
is
fun
that
for
the
you.
story has been about
If you
nothing but
trust.
you all this
How do you get the
time.
bucket?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
My children that I've abandoned?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put
Narrator,
your
the
work
wife took the
aside,
kids.
To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Karen took the kids. Karen took the kids, man. She doesn't like me. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Narrator,
If
my
you can
wife
truly
forced me.
place
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just putting
Here.
the bread in the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
Fuck you, narrator.
Oh, come on.
You
Did you
suck.
Actually think you had a loving wife.
You
who
suck.
want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Oh my
I'm trying to
god.
get you to see something. Come inside.
Okay, so if I
Let me
remember
show
to
you
start
what's
Deluxe
really
Deluxe
going on
content, you need to
here.
go to the X and start the game again or something. You have to go to the X and start the game as soon as you process. You'll see the new door buckets content through that. Okay, so I have done the canon ending. I've done the canon ending, like the one with the door. But I don't know how to unlock the Ultra Deluxe content after that.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Wow,
Stanley.
you suck, narrator. Can I still make out with the mannequin? Good morning, employee 427. Press O on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
Can I still
And every
kiss the
button that he
mannequin?
pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press Q. Oh.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Please press B.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Like the
fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Physically restart the game?
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever
I have to
happen
completely erase the save? Or press C to
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press O to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors
with the
and that he could go through either. At last,
no, not fully.
Choice. It barely even
fully
mattered what lay behind each door.
I mean, I've done that.
Thought that his
so I guess I'll just
decisions would mean
need the
something
bucket.
was almost too wonderful to behold.
Because on the first time that I did the game, the only ending that I got was the exit. And then I played a bit more, but I didn't get any more endings, and then I closed the game. And then, so how do I get the bucket?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
The yellow line!
And down another was a game with a baby.
Baby!
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yeah! To tell your kids a story. I have children.
Such a wonderful fantasy. And so in his head, he relived it again. And then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Oh, going after the 100%ers here. Okay, what button do I have to press? R to tell your wife you love her. I love you, wife.
But there is no answer.
Oh, she's gone.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh. Press N to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
To question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
This is
I'll
deep.
try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
You've both done so you can reopen the game, you'll see the prompt open door. Okay, so since I've done a few more endings, I'll be able to get it now. Okay, I'll reopen the game. Quit to menu. Ultra Deluxe, because I remember all the other endings from here. Quit it to desktop. Quit it Quitteth to desk top. F. F. Yeah. Okay, now let me reopen that. Oh, I need to reopen Steam. I love you, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I love you, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I love you, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Oh my god, it's 8 p.m. I haven't eaten yet. I should eat after I stream. Meow. 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 Okay. Please enter the current time. So last time we got an Easter egg that it told me to put in my favorite time. So now we shall put in my favorite time. Nice. 4:20. Your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not? No. I just like 4:20. It's funny. After all, I know what time I'm doing the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 4:20 is. Let's use another slider to find out. Extremely inaccurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I'm learning more about you and how you like to just be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but I gone through all the sliders I have. Shouldn't be too hard. Wait, guys, should I open the game up again? The setting person's my favorite. Should I open the game up again to get more sliders? Hold on. I want more sliders. Meow. Shut up, I'm playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Okay. Okay, cat. Crows. Sparingly visible. There. There's a letter to the dog in the camera. Only friends or lovers? Let's do that. These are just sort of... Okay. Smiley face paper. Oh, come on! Flag. That's not... That's Roman numeral. Filing cabinet. Oh. Plane. Computer. Bell. 9. Phone. B. Bicycle. Ambulance. 9. Magnifying glass. Trophy. Leg. House. 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. I'm about there. Which two of the made-up words is most appealing to you? I like Scrumtush. Please don't adjust the slider. But I want to adjust the slider. I want to adjust the slider. They have an ending? Really? Okay, I won't adjust it. I won't adjust it. Yes, I know what time it is right now. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? What? What? What is time anyway? No. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. Help. Yes, I will help you, settings man. Will you come back to visit me? Yes. What? What? Hold on. Let's go back to the settings, man. How many times do I have to see the settings? What? My cat keeps meowing at me. Do you have any new dialogue for me, settings man? Okay, I'll let you out. Oh. What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. What happened? Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications. But who hasn't? It's just what I do. It's like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all of the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. Neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But I'm totally being honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe all the information I learned about you. Well, since it's time for me to leave, there's still one more setting that we have to adjust, but maybe take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Oh? What? Huh? I'll tell you what to do for you. So, hold on, let me go out. And see if I can get more dialogue from him. Settings, man. Settings, man. Hello? By Crows. Written by Davey Worden. Yawn. It's not there. Come back, settings, man. Come back. Settings, man. Oh. Settings, man. Where'd you go? I thought I'd see you again. I want you back, settings, man. What? I recall, no, you gotta do some Ultra Deluxe stuff to get it. Okay, let's start the Ultra Deluxe stuff then. Beginneth the game! Yum.
This is the story of a man named...
Click. Where bucket? How get bucket? Bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where is bucket? The game tells you what to do on the office whiteboard when you've unlocked it all. Okay. Bucket. Where do I find this elusive bucket? Oh, okay. New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content. Wee. So do I need to get every ending in Ultra Deluxe, or do we just need to unlock Ultra Deluxe stuff? Wee.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yep.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Smiley face.
Please step inside and see what thrilling
This is
new
like the
adventures await in the Stanley Parable.
not every ending, but you gotta do
Deluxe.
some stuff. I don't
Oh,
want to
well,
spell. Okay.
this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to
this
see
reminds-
the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
This reminds me of the intro to FNAF VR.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on?
Is it just
here?
gonna plummet us down?
Should we be moving somewhere or up? Oh, there we go. All right,
okay.
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Yeah, it's pretty
as if the-
tedious.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content.
Oh,
Give me the content, Stanley.
content.
All right. All right, let's see it.
The jump circle.
The jump circle?
I can jump! Yes! But if I go out the circle, I can't jump. Jump circle! Wait, does that mean I can only jump that many times? And I can't even hold jump. Wow, this sucks. I can't. Okay, you suck. This sucks. This sucks.
Is that it?
And it's a great
Surely
parody
that's
on
not
video
all
game
the new
remasters.
content. There has to be something
Don't
else,
use them all.
right?
Fuck. Do I need to restart? Was that like a don't use them all or don't use them all? Fuck. Will I never be able to jump again?
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right
No,
there.
no, it's okay,
Hell,
okay.
I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, yay.
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's
Yes,
see
very
it.
good, very good.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
I'm
This is
seeing.
what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for
I know
their
that jump
fan
circles
base
of
rush
later
a
VR
cheap
have remaining
expansion
jump.
to market for no reason
okay.
other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, test achievement, please
I noticed that.
ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
It's actually X
It's
now.
my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content.
No,
I'm
it's okay,
afraid. They could
narrator.
never have lived up to such
It's their fault.
expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Okay.
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
Critiquing video
Just you and me
games.
having a great time together like always. What do you say?
Dude, you
friend?
hate me. The end is never the end is never the end. Chance spawn or intentional?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. Noom, noom, noom. Noom. Hello? Intentional. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is where my memory gets hazy.
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe
I actually don't even know if I've seen
well,
the
it got me
Ultra
thinking
Deluxe
about
content.
the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
You're so
Just
great,
our
man.
little secret. Take a look.
Does it have the adventure line? Ooh, I like vaguely remember
the
this.
memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh,
Face.
waste.
Good times. Yay! It is impossible to get this achievement. Money. Ooh, Stanley Parable demonstration. Does it happen? Down memory lane. Oh, this is cute. Go outside only for 5 years. This is so cool. New video game releasing today. What's over here, narrator?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game
Stage
ever
an
created.
intervention.
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
Intervention
It
for
was
the adventure
Skyrim.
line.
It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable
okay,
anymore.
narrator. It's okay.
Just a husk now.
Do you need a hug,
A
narrator?
lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Do you need a hug? Let's see. Reason maintenance. You need a hug, narrator? You want to talk about it? Are these endings I got? Or just various photos? Hey, it's the original Minecraft one. The original Portal one. And that's me, I think. Stanley. Two doors. Color. The end is never the end. People play games because of what they can do inside them. Your game's very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
This is honestly a really good commentary on a video game remix. And how they add nothing. Except this adds everything. Because it's the Stanley Parable. And it loves subverting expectations. How do I leave? How do I continue? Narrator, how do I continue?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Yeah?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's being collected down here.
No.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well.
No.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Unfunny?
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Funny.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy, honestly.
No,
you
you're
can.
not preachy.
Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for
Something
me.
that's so saying.
I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much
your
fluff I cut from the
dialogue.
game to get it to feel as light and airy as it, well, I always thought it did.
These people
But
are
maybe it
wrong.
wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
These people
I
are
feel
wrong.
like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Aw.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
You can literally
I
just
wish there was a
walk,
skip button.
and it'll trigger new dialogue.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
No,
yes,
that's
a
a
skip
bad
button
idea.
we shall have.
No, that's a bad idea, narrator. Okay, I'm for real just walking on water at that part. I am Jesus.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
But-
I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the
But I
players have been
don't-
asking
but I don't
for,
wanna.
and I'm very proud to have delivered.
I
No
don't
more
wanna.
listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the
You're like
people.
the only
And if
noise
people
that's in
want
the
silence,
game.
then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here,
No.
we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. But the logic of elimination
You
was
gotta skip him
backwards, the
partially.
deduction therefore becomes impossible
I wanna
to
hear him go
manufacture.
insane.
It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime.
What is
Can't
bro
be.
yapping
It's the
about?
only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever
What is
ago?
he
Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you. And
Oh, he just
therefore, by
starts
becoming
repeating
is,
it?
So
That's
on
good.
and so forth, until Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course,
I kinda wanna
happen
see
to
what happens
believe
if you press-
it was perhaps
if you
one of
press it
my
again.
more profound such... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start
Okay,
to go off on a
the bonus is
thoughtless
kind of
display
funny.
self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say of this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
I think you can edit your
Perhaps
review.
that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs
keep pressing it
Steam
until you
will
can follow.
instantly
Okay.
run out
Okay.
and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh, dear.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the
Right.
skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait. How do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Yeah, where
Wasn't
did
there
the
a door
door
that
go?
led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How
yeah,
else
where
would
did
we
the
have
door
gotten
go?
into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window? Stanley! Stanley! Stanley,
Sorry.
please don't push the button again.
4
It's been 12
hours?
hours.
It's 12 hours?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Christ.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door.
There's just nothing?
There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
How long
my
has it
goodness.
been, bro?
There's someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to
A
speak.
week, dude?
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking?
I mean, yeah,
It
it's
isn't,
mostly
Stanley.
just...
It isn't the
just
same at
talking.
all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
Honestly,
I needed there to
relatable.
be a vessel through which my words were moving.
Kinda
It was
relatable.
the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story.
Stanley got that.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had
How
time to think
long
about you and
are
about
we,
us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
A
You've never
year?
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year.
A
Let me
year?
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is
not
only
sure
the
what's
turning
changing
wheel of
for me.
missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest.
I'm sorry, narrator. I just want to leave. Narrator. Still nothing I can do. How many times do I have to press this damned button? Hmm? Hmm? Is that a smoke alarm or mine?
But they didn't understand the game was
What?
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic
narrator.
little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to
Aw.
examine with an
You'll be able to tell
uncompromising
because
heart
the button
the
will break,
words that they
okay.
are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for...
Narrator? broken now? Oh, no. Oh, it's moving a little. Boop.
The end is never the end,
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. I really like the Stanley Parable. It's such a good game. Boop. Narrator. Boop. Huh? Can't get out yet. Don't think so anyways. Yep. There is wildlife growing here now. Ooh, that's really laggy. That's gonna kill my PC. And that's dead now. This is low-key getting a little spooky here. I want the narrator. Oh, okay, I think that's broken now. Narrator? Is the narrator dead? I feel like I'm not getting very far away from that. Guess we just keep walking? See something, I think. I think I see something. Oh. Oh. Eh? Huh? What the hell?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Narrator,
Stanley
back?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Eh?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Eh? Eh? New content. Let's go.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yay! New content. I love extra new content. How long have we been streaming for? How long have we been going for? Christ, 2 hours?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Let's go.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with
the end is never the end again.
All the new territory will cover with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
No one asked for this, but okay. Let us see.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
No, not really.
Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley
They're back.
Parable
2 doors.
Now that's an artistic
They're
statement
back.
right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
The color red. Better fern? Whoa, slides. Gasp. It's all just different types of the Stanley Parable 2 logo.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out.
Ears,
Game
nostril,
development is much more of a fuzzy
nostrils,
magic
arms,
than anything
legs.
scientific or logical, really.
Who took the ring from me? Sequels are good. Portal 2. Half-Life 2. Haven't played Half-Life. Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Haven't played that one. Divinity Original Sin 2. I did not like it. Divinity. Doom 2. Have not played Doom. I should really play Doom. Aladdin 2. No. Who likes Disney sequels? Dark Souls 2. I don't think we need more Dark Souls. The prequel to the Stanley Parable. What? This way to the show floor. New features. New content. Whoa.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Whoa. The button that says the name of the player playing the game. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to hear my name said
For
in
the
the game.
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the
Yay!
game. Isn't that wonderful? Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Okay.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Right.
Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I am
falling in
Jim.
love and being heartbroken as Jim.
Oh.
Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim. And as Jim, watching your dreams crumble
So
into
Stanley
dust.
instead of Jim.
Do
Oh.
you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right
Yes,
now?
I am a
If
cishet
so,
man
then
named
please
Jim.
step forward and press the button. Jim.
This sucks.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
No, I don't want to. Your button sucks, narrator. You're trying too hard.
Jim. Oh, it hits
No, it
even
doesn't.
harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
No, it wouldn't, babe.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from
The
all
Jim
of this personal
button.
validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim. Okay, let's see. What other features do we have? You heard Jim in the game.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
What other features do we have? Please, no screenshots. I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm screenshotting it hard. The phrase, I'm a cis one. Her name should actually. The man still counts, but I am certainly the least cis person you can meet. Screenshot. I'm screenshotting it. I'm screenshotting it. I'm screenshotting it. Absolutely screenshotted. The button that says the player of the name that's playing the game. Jump circle. Oh, okay. I accidentally fuck. I have accidentally just done the wrong screenshot. Okay. What else do we have? The resourceful bucket. There's so much. Oh my god. Office decorations. A reassurable bucket. Office decorations.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one.
Lame.
I
Back
think that in the
rooms.
new
Oh wait, no,
version,
it's just the back
the
rooms.
office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
What?
Which would you go with?
Hold on, what? I'm sorry, what? Is that Stanley? Get well. I really like Happy birthday stuff. Gotta still visit the jump circle someplace. We can visit last. I am going to visit everything. I will visit as much as possible, okay? I need to see as much as possible. Okay, I think I need the get well someday.
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh my god,
Happy
that's
12th
amazing.
Birthday, step-niece it is.
It's still great.
Actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay, what have we got here? Free! New was easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. I want a free easy achievement. Follow the lever procedure in your achievement. No more stuff. I'm scared that like I'll end stuff. I'm scared that I'll end this. I don't know. I'm really scared on like what things make me continue. Okay. Brave achievement. I want to go to the infinite hole. And collectibles over there. Yep, that's a sign. Yup. Can I? Okay, those are just windows. I see. It just keeps going. There's a little loop-de-loop. Nothing will end until you do all of it, or... Oh, okay. I was worried that there was going to be, like, one thing that makes you continue. Okay. Thank you.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
I think it has been.
This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down
hole.
forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like.
You
A
made
stunning
this
leap
because
forward
of
for video
the...
games as a medium.
You made this because of the red door ending, didn't you? You were too traumatized after the red door. Infinite hold. Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I'm good.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No. You said I can jump, right? Or just keep jumping?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Yeah, I am.
A normal person actually wants to fall infinitely. I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need.
Well, you said it would do a little loop-de-loop. On the map, you said it would do a little loop-de-loop.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I have said nothing.
We just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly.
I'm trying to jump, but
that works for
it's not giving me like the ability
press
to
the
jump.
teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole, and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I'm pressing space, but I don't know how to... Oh, keep jumping into the hole. That makes sense.
Great.
I'm not smart.
I'm very oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
Yeah, it is.
The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal
What do you mean by that?
would have said,
What do you
that's
mean?
an
What do you
infinite
mean by
hole
that?
right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
It did.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Yeah,
Well, I
that
suppose
was...
once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come
Okie
join
dokie.
me up above. Had enough? I'm
Whee!
positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily
New
less
mug.
and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit
Cigarettes.
the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Okay.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my... How is this still appealing to you?
I don't know, it's funny.
I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the teleport button not working?
Yeah, no, it's not.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pressing
Well, I
it.
mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing?
Yeah,
Well,
no, I don't know.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and
What?
now you'll get more time with it than you
No!
could ever ask for. It's a win for everyone.
No!
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
No, narrator, let me
Take care, Stanley.
out. I can't
I
jump.
hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Wow, narrator, you suck. I'm delayed for... Yeah, the string delay's bad. Narrator, let me out! Alright, chat, I'm gonna BRB real quick. So you're gonna cutscene starts. Okay. I'm gonna BRB real quick. Probably grab a snack and a drink and a cough drop. So BRB, let me give y'all some music. Let me get y'all some music.
never cared nothing. You said that you had no time for that. And when I made a plan, you always felt boring. And I know no.
I'm back. Let me turn this off. I got some where did I put my number? Fuck, did I forget my ramen? Oh, I think I forgot my drink downstairs. Hold on. Hold on. Shut up! Okay, I'm back. Now I have things. 60 minutes with just everything to every option in your settings. And a room will open up for Settings World Champion. It also adds a new settings slider which does absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay. For these kind of sliders, can I just kind of be like that? Oh. How many languages are there? Oh my god. I'm scared. Okay. Off, on, medium, large, very small, small. I don't know what reticle is. Yeah, what is that? I'm confused. Oh, radical time. Oh! Just okay, that's dumb. Oh, okay, there's more. I don't recall for the long sliders, but the achievement will pop up. Okay. We'll just kind of like... Oh, that's huge. Okay. Vertical opacity. Okay, 0 is just dumb. We're turning that off. Bent. Oh god. Large, very small, small, medium. Reduce motion. Auto walk will auto walk will input. Do.
This is the story of a man, Stanley.
Hey, we got it. We got it. Okay, so we just stand here for a bit. Good, I have time to drink my... Oh. too into this flavor that I got for my drink, but still tasty. Change your perspective. Whoa. Whoa. Bruno's face. Dude. That's good. Look at the face there. Change your perception? What does that mean? What? What is happening? What? 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 You did just exit this soon, and once recessed, you can come back to the expo where everything is. You can constantly come back to the expo at any point. Oh, that's great. What is happening? Change yourself? What?
My head's stronger. You're no longer.
What is happening? Alright, I'm just putting us back. What? Huh? What? What? What is happening? What am I? Oh, I'm upside down? What? What? What?
Stanley? Stanley!
Narrator, help!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
What
drifting
the
away into Greenland. But we can't have that, Stanley. Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward to all.
Narrator, I'm
Stare
scared.
it, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Narrator, I want... Narrator. Narrator, I want out. What the... What? What just happened? What was that entire sequence? That was the oddest thing.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
What? What? Mostly infinite hole. God, I'm so confused. Dump circle, this map. Free achievement! The button that says The name of this person playing the game. Merch. Stanley's World Champion. Oh, yay! The Stanley Purple Reassurance Bucket. Office decorations. Epilogue. Collections. Infinite Hole. Okay. Okay. Collectibles. I want to see the collectibles. Jump circles over there. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Collect them all. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Right.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Right. Oh my god. It's Daniel. Why does he look so depressing? He looks so depressed. Wait. Okay. That's it?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it.
Why is that the
Absolutely
worst?
Tragic.
Stanley, you're really creepy. What? Okay, I'm glad that you can come back to the expo. Free achievement, get yours now. Pull the levers you to renew achievement. And more steps. Cool.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yes.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Cool.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Right. Can I have it? Once you do settings person's ending, you can come back and actually get the achievement. Oh, yay! I'll definitely be doing that once I get back. Okay. That means we need to do the settings person's ending. Okay. I'll come back here. Bing bong. Okay. Let's go to the jump circle.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we
The
seen
jump
yet?
circle. Yeah, I don't...
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait.
Problem.
You already spent all your
Yeah.
jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative
Oh,
piece,
come
then.
on, man. You suck. You suck. Let's see. Okay. Did the jump circle. Did this map. We'll come back for the free achievement. Did that. Merch. Merch. Bing bong bong. Let's go find some... Oh, merch right there. Merch. I want Stanley Parable merch. Oh, come on. Let me steal. I want to... What the hell? That's freaky. Okay. Let's see. Definitions. Have not seen the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. I've required the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Yeah.
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration,
Where's the bucket?
I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Where's
It's
the
the
bucket?
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
I want the bucket.
It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Yeah.
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Gimme.
Can you feel it?
No.
The glow of comfort,
But I have a
even
bucket
in the face
now.
of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Why does that?
I think that just holding it has
Dude,
made you
the
the
handle
slightest
even
bit
moves
more
when you
attractive as a
walk.
person.
Are you
The
saying I
benefits
wasn't
of the bucket
attractive
seem to go
before?
on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Stanley Parable 2. My bucket. I do kind of wish you could drop the
Does
bucket.
anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
No, no one
There
gives out
really
awards
should
for
be
that.
an award if it isn't already.
No, it shouldn't be. Okay. Let us see. How do we get settings? World champion is across the merch. Okay. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. Here? But I got settings world champion. But I got settings world champion. What the hell? Or is it... What? I got settings world champion. What the Sigma, man? I adjusted so many things.
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Why can't I access it? I got the achievement, right? I'm gonna check my Steam. I should have gotten the achievement. Yeah, I did. Unless this isn't the door. It should be. If I did it right. Oh. What the hell? What the hell's wrong with this screen? Genuine, why can't I access the settings world champion thing? It might be up here. Oh, it is up here.
Aha! I
Great
can see
job!
You've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done.
Great job!
You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
The what? I think you're making up words now. You're the champion of all the sliders. All possible members, please enjoy this room. This is your room. It was made just for you. This will never... They will never set the settings. Congratulations. Yeah. Yay. This is so dumb. Okay, what else have I missed? What's the infinite hole for achievement? Okay. So, I think all that I have left now is to get the free achievement later. Okay, just have the epilogue. I am quite the 100%er. Okay, exit up here. This bucket makes a lot of noise.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yep.
Ready to move on now?
Yep. I can't wait for this to become game narrator. That's interesting. I'm gonna screenshot.
So, Stanley, what do you think?
It was...
Do you like all of the new features?
It was,
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together
right,
as
yeah,
one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
Yeah, how
There's
are they
definitely
gonna
a
come together?
good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll
Okay.
arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
It...
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
This is
Yes,
not that
yes,
great.
this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
Yeah.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of
not.
gags.
Yeah.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
I also love gags.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
You're just gonna pull up the art.
Perfect. Go
The
ahead.
Deluxe one, right?
Take a look.
It's, I'm not sure about how I feel about this. This is definitely a title screen. Ignore me, I'm eating some candy right now. Very yummy. It's definitely a title screen. And I don't know how I feel about this. Everything's red now, too. Kind of missed the other title screen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley
Anything-
worked for
oh.
a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
You're just clipping this.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Yep.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Oh.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one...
Okay, I'm just gonna skip now. So, we have the, we have the balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Flipping
to
through
the
the
meeting
ceiling.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna try to do the settings person ending, as a way to end the stream. What? Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket. Stanley has a bucket now. My boy has a bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Yes,
and entered
tightly
the
to
door
my
with his left.
chest. I love this bucket more than I love my wife. I don't have a wife. Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the
Do
bucket's warmth and
not
comfort
alter
now more
without
than ever.
consulting
Perhaps his
white
boss's
manager.
office was where he'd find answers.
Okay. Targets. Push for fun. Do. I love my desk. I quarterly pass for what do people want? Things. Violet James, you are fired. Independence, money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs? Graphs about things plus money. We have a new product. Sounds person gotta get all the figurines to do that ending first, I remember, because that's one that because once that done, the television restart the game on the whiteboard instead of telling you everything is. Where is... Okay, where do I find the... Oh, over here, right? Because this is a map. This is map. Maybe? Maybe? Or am I dumb? Am I not smart? Am I not intelligent? Other whiteboard? So not that one. What other whiteboards are there? I'm looking at all the whiteboards. Oh. This one? Bing bong. Oh, okay. What are your dreams for the future success? A boat. Lunch. Pollution. Football. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Don't get fired. The checklist on the same wall as the door. Checklist on the same wall as the door. This? I'm really confused. Oh. Rip friends. Target. it's this. Well, if not, I can find two of those because okay. I think, unless I can't, since I can't do this ending, I believe I might end it here. Since we can't do this ending, I would probably end it here, cause it's like 9 for me, and I should really have dinner. So I am going to try to stream tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream Minecraft. So stick around for that. But oh, the sequel is now paused. God, I didn't know I was gonna keep up with that. I didn't know I was gonna keep with that gag. Okay. Okay. Let's head over here. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stream tomorrow. So that should be fun. But until then, as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, or night, wherever you are. And if you're coming back to the stream tomorrow, then I thank you very much. If you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, as it really helps my channel. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye!
You never care about gifts, never care